Awesome. Well, I'm so excited to be here with you, Maggie, and learn from you and have all of the delicious self-care juiciness. So, what are you going to be teaching me and everyone today?
So today we're going to start with the basics, all right? So we're just going to talk about cleansing today, and my goal is to really like give you little bits of information so it can soak in and absorb and it can become a part of your daily habits, which is when I talk about holistic skincare, that's what I'm talking about. It's not just washing your face. It's like a little piece of a whole thing, right? Like your skin is your body's, it's like a mirror. Okay, so it's showing you what's happening on the inside of your body. It's giving you signs. It's like alerting you if things are going awry. It's the first like sign that something's happening and you need to pay attention, right? And I want to teach you how to pay attention and how to hear your body and learn from this. I want to teach you supernatural ways on how to cleanse your skin, how to tone your skin, all the good stuff, how to get rid of the wrinkles and all these things. So I'm so excited. Today we're going to talk about oil cleansing. It's an incredible thing. If you have tried it, you know it is a total game changer. If you're someone who has a lot of blackheads like I used to have, this is the medicine for that. You don't have to pick and poke and prod and like use these really unhealthy, weird masks on your face. That's not the answer. They're not going to go away by that. We're going to help you get rid of them through heat and movement, and your body is just going to be like, bloop. The oil is going to pull the oil out. So the oil attaches to oil. That's the answer there for that. And it also is extremely moisturizing, which is a big problem for people with fine lines and wrinkles. It's dry. Your skin is dry. Even if it's not like dry to the touch, it's dry. It's yeah, it's just not getting enough moisture. I believe in my life, I was told like not to touch my face because your hands will give you pimples and blackheads and it's dirty. And like, I was like feared out of touching my face. And then when I started reading about this and practicing this, I noticed that my skin changed just through massage and oil cleansing alone. So I want you to start with that. If you're courageous enough, go into your bathroom right now and throw away all of that junky stuff. Get rid of your cleansers, get rid of your Neutrogena or your Urad or all these like very natural products that are actually full of chemicals and are extremely drying, and they are actually aging you much faster. So go
Can
do that.
you, yeah, first of all, yes, I agree. Go throw all that out. And then there was a question I was going to ask you. Oh, yeah. Can you just share? I mean, this is Ayurvedically, this is what we teach and share with each other and talk about a lot, but how basically anything you put on your skin is being absorbed, right? So you are what you eat, but you're also what you wear. So I don't know if you want to just
100%. Yes.
mention
Yes.
that, but
That is beautiful because that's what changed my skincare personally, years and years ago. Um, I started looking at ingredients and I turned on this like switch in my head. So I was like, okay, if I don't understand what that ingredient is, if I wouldn't put that ingredient in my mouth, then I probably shouldn't be using it. You know what I mean? Because yes, you are absorbing it and you're going to absorb those chemicals and all those like weird things. I don't even know why they put half the stuff they put in there. It doesn't make sense. Emulsifiers, like all this stuff. It's just yucky. I encourage you to even like look at the skincare you're using right now and start looking up some of those ingredients and see what they actually are, because that really scared me away from all that stuff. I was like, oh, I don't, yeah, that's not good. If you're not
yeah.
gonna eat it, like don't put it on your skin.
Exactly. That's what I was just about to say. If you can't eat it, don't put it on your skin. So,
So true. And then all
okay.
of a sudden it becomes so playful because you're like, oh wait, food is medicine, right? Food is medicine for your skin topically too. Something we were talking about last week was how much I like to like do a face mask with like avocado or banana, and then I like to eat it while I'm doing that, and I'm having this like synergistic effect, right? You're working from the inside and from the outside, right? So it's going to be really fun. We're going to have tons of cool recipes coming up. For right now, I'm going to come back to the oil cleanse. And my goal for you with this is to incorporate this at least once a week. If you can do it like every other day, I want you to get excited about it. Okay. I want you to be like, yes, I get to go wash my face. Like, this is so exciting. I want it to turn into that rather than like, oh, I have to wash my face and brush my teeth and right. Like, I want you to be like, yes, this is my time. This is so much about the intention behind what you're doing. It's incredible. Okay. So let's jump right in. We are going to start with a stretch. Okay. So before you massage your skin, you always want to kind of tune in, drop into your body, and do a little stretch because it's actually going to help everything work a little bit better. Okay. Couple head rolls. And I want you to really let go of any tension. I want you to tune into your neck and just feel all that melt away. Okay. I want you to come into your heart center. Hold your heart for a minute and set an intention with what you're going to do today, which for me, I want to feel self-love. It's all about love for me. So I just want you to think about that just for a minute. What are you doing? Are you relaxing? Are you going to let go of stress today? Okay. Now I'm going to take my oil. I'm using my Glowing Goddess cleansing oil. It's got grapeseed, rosehip oil, jojoba oil, some wonderful cleansing plants like juniper berry and Douglas fir. And I always top that off with a little frankincense because it's magical. All right. So I did a whole dropper full on my hands. Don't be afraid to like use your oil. I feel like a lot of people are like, put 1 or 2 drops, and it's like, nope. Put a whole dropper full, maybe 2 even.
Do you want me to mist my face too, or no? Just oil?
Yes, yes, okay. Yes. So we were talking about this last week too. If you have a mist, apply the mist. It's gonna help your skin absorb the oil even more. Okay. So a lot of the times when I'm doing facials, I'll put like water on people's skin. You can even use water. You don't need anything fancy, but I really love to use a nice hydrosol. All right. We're going to come into our chest. Now, I know I said we're going to wash our face, but this is a part of washing your face, okay? You're going to start incorporating this area, okay? When we see signs of aging, we see that happening like in our neck and on our chest. So I just want you to, again, like just make that switch, you know? It's like this is washing your face, all right? This loving massage. Come all the way into these corners. Just feel you releasing and opening your heart.
I love that as a heart opening practice. I do those daily anyway. So this is like the motion that goes with the intention. Love it.
It's perfect. It's a ritual. It's not, this is our cleansing ritual. It shouldn't be forced. It shouldn't be something that doesn't feel right. It shouldn't be something you don't care about. This is self-care, girls. This is self-love. You're allowed to do that. It's not selfish. It's not weird. It's like the best thing ever. And once you start, you won't stop, I promise. Yeah, really get into your neck. So I like to think about how when I start getting into my neck, I'm like, okay, this is what's connecting my heart to my head. So I totally feel like when you're working on your neck and you release all this tension, yes, you're going to be activating lymph, okay? And you're going to be creating flow. Your blood is going to be have more oxygen in it, so you're going to get this natural glow just from rubbing your neck. It's incredible. Okay? This should be taught to every young girl out there. Everyone needs to know this. So please spread the word. And my strokes are very loving. They're gentle, and then sometimes I do a little bit harder. Just do what your body is asking you to do. Your shoulders coming up.
Yeah, that was something I was going to just add is the self massage, this kind of self care and self love is really good for developing intuition because you start to feel like, oh, this part might need more of a rough touch, or this needs to be more gentle, or so on and so forth. So
very much, yes. And that's the goal, right? Like we all want to take care of ourselves intuitively because it's different for every person. It's so different. I'm gonna do another dropper full. All right, and I like to make sure to get this side because I am gonna use my knuckles here, okay? All right, so thumbs out. You're kind of holding and supporting your jaw here, but then you're gonna use your knuckles to really get into this jaw muscle. And you'll notice a lot of people hold so much tension right in here. So slow down here and really like, I want you to like cleanse that muscle. Now, again, don't be afraid to come in to your neck. And again, I'm like rubbing with the knuckles here. This is activating your lymph. I hear a lot of people talking about lymph. Okay. Whoa. Oh, geez. What?
while she's off doing whatever, probably plugging in her computer, I'm just continuing to massage the jawline. One thing that Maggie taught me recently is just that sometimes, especially like for me personally, I carry a lot of stress like in my jaw. So there's parts where I can feel like there's just more tension. So I'll kind of pause there, but I wasn't using before meeting Maggie, I wasn't using my knuckles. So this tactic with the thumbs and the knuckles, I think maybe that's why we were given knuckles now. So she's back. I can't hear you, but it says you're not. Oh. Now if you unmute, I should be able to hear you.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. Okay, so we had just kind of started working on this jaw muscle. I want you to tune in and just feel the warmth that's happening within your body. Okay, this is also going to be extremely cleansing, okay? Because when you're warming all this up, you're activating everything. Everything is going to start moving. If you're someone that's into essential oils, you might want to bring like cypress essential oil into your cleanse. It's incredibly good for like movement. Sometimes I use peppermint in the summer. Okay. And just follow along, do your own thing. Make sure you really get these spots that really build up a lot of dirt, like your nose and your chin. And you're going to use friction. I was working with an 11-year-old girl the other day who's just starting to get all these blackheads. And she was amazed by how me just working with my thumb and fingers on her chin and just really like moving, the blackheads were just like falling out. I mean, it's crazy. You could like feel them just come right out. And that's from the friction and the movement. And every once in a while, come down the SCM and get into that lymph. If you do a little massage right here, you'll feel your body feel the want to like swallow. That's your lymphatic system activating. And again, make sure you drink water after this, because you're going to be pushing some toxins out into that system, and you really, yes, you want to make sure you're getting rid of it. Okay, my forehead is like one of my favorite places to work. Again, bring that like cleansing energy here. Okay. And just a little movement like this, some pinching in here. This actually helps you produce collagen. So no, you don't have to go to the store and buy these really expensive collagen things to add into your smoothies. You don't need to do that. Eat some blueberries and pinch your skin and you got it. Okay, let's get into our lips.
I love the lip one.
So good.
So you just explain what you're doing. You're just pulling down into the lip. Is that right?
Yep, I just grab it with one finger and kind of pinch and pull and get that next finger in. So you're kind of doing like this kind of thing. And then to finish out, I like to
duck face massage.
I was telling Neve before every picture I take, I do that because then my lips look bigger. It works. And it's just so relaxing. I love it. And then I like to come in here and kind of imagine like moving all the stuff I might have just got into my system, moving it out and down. Yes. Don't be afraid. Really get in there. All right. So the next step is incredibly important. At my shop, I will be putting the cleansing oil up today. I'm going to be adding things as I talk to you about it. I'm going to be adding them to the Etsy shop. Okay, so you'll be able to go and look at that and buy that if you want to. So with my cleansing oil, you will receive one of these muslin towels. Okay, muslin is really, really soft. Okay, and when it comes to abrasiveness on our face, washcloths just aren't the best. If that's all you have right now, that's okay. It's not going to kill you. But I recommend that you switch to a softer fabric. Bamboo is good. Organic cotton, maybe, kind of. Muslin, definitely. And so I just get this wet. I like to put a little essential oil on these. Mine today has bergamot. It's just really uplifting and nice and citrusy. And so what you're gonna do is use warm, not steaming hot, but warm, okay? Steaming hot and really hot water is not the best thing. Warm water is wonderful, okay? So you just get it wet and you put this over your face like this, okay? So you're just draping it over, and I want you to breathe in that essential oil if you have that on there. And do these things called compressions, where you're literally just pinching your jaw, your cheek, your forehead. Just press that in, okay? And then you're gonna put your face down and start wiping it off. Okay. This is removing any of the oil that did not get into your skin. But trust me, most of that, with that kind of a massage, most of that got deep into your skin. Okay. You're just removing the remainder of the oil. And with that oil is coming all the dirt, all the makeup, all this, everything. Like your skin is cleansed after just this step, okay? And it's the best cleanse you will ever feel because it's a moisturizing cleanse. So your skin doesn't feel tight or dry or like weird. I find like a lot of products make my skin really tight feeling. That's not necessarily a good thing. I used to like that feeling. It's weird. But now that I haven't had that for a while, I'm like, ooh, I can tell that's not the best feeling. So that is cleansing. Yeah, feel your hands even, like your hands have gotten nourished through doing this, right? Amazing. So I hope that you guys incorporate this simple cleansing method into your daily or every other day or even weekly. You will see a difference. But that massage is a huge part of that, okay? I'd want you to start touching yourself and feeling okay about that, okay? Yes. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. My face feels so nourished right now, and it does feel cleansed. So this would be like the first step.
Yes.
Yes. Even if you were gonna put makeup on or do anything else later, like this is just like every morning. Do you do it every morning and every night?
I do it. I definitely do it in the morning, and then sometimes at night. You can't overdo this because it's the only thing it's going to do is moisturize your skin, which your skin probably wants that. I mean, if you want to do this 3 times a day, go for it. If you do it less than once a week, I don't think you'll see the same results. You know, I think it should at least be weekly, and that's like at least, you know. You don't have to be perfect, but try and bring that in every single day. The goal is not perfection, it's balance. It's like, do it when your body is telling you you need to clean your face, you know?
Okay, so for a review, ideally what we do is if you have a mist or just some water, put it on there, face is wet. Then you get the oil, you set it with intentions, you use your healing instruments, which are your hands, right?
Yeah.
And you massage your face intuitively. And when you go down, that's like bringing the crap down and okay. And then once you're done, you take a warm, soft cloth, probably not a washcloth, and put it on your face and kind of just touch around with the cloth on. Then you wipe it and then poof, cleanse face. Okay.
And you will feel better, like mentally, emotionally, all these things. Like I truly feel like when you bring that intention of cleansing, like literally you are cleansing like the things that build up, the energies, the thoughts, the negative, whatever. We hold a lot of stress here. We hold a lot of worry here. You will melt that stuff away. Yes, girl. Me too.
That's why I've been doing it every day since you taught me, because I'm like, wow, I feel less stressed. Like I feel like less stressed and hopefully maybe less wrinkly. What?
It's just like the bonus, right? The bonus is you have glowing skin, but like the real deal is that you feel good. You actually feel good, and you're connecting with yourself. You're coming out of your mind. You're coming out of like this place of like, it could be really toxic sometimes, right? Exactly. The chatter, like it goes away, and you're finally like, ooh, this feels this way, and this feels that way, and it's extremely beautiful. I just love it. And if you guys are okay with it, I have a little quote I'd like to say. I love this book. If you guys don't know, it's the Radiant Sutras. And my friend Heather, she got me really into this book. So I like to do my cleanse and then read a little Radiant Sutra. So this one felt really powerful for what we just did. All around you, in every moment, the world is offering a feast for your senses. Songs are playing. Tasty food is on the table. Fragrances are in the air. Colors fill the eyes with light. You who long for union, attend this banquet with loving focus. The outer and inner worlds, open to each other. Oneness of vision, oneness of heart. Right here, in the midst of all of it. Mount that elation, ascend with it, become identical with ecstatic essence, embracing both worlds.
Thank you, Maggie. That's actually one of my favorite books. So
That's true.
I love all those sutras. Have you discovered, well, anyway, I'll ask you that after this. But yes, thank you for the face cleanse, and thank you for sharing your joy. It's contagious, and your love is also just so, I feel so much love from my own hands and from your energy. So hopefully anyone watching this later, you feel us and the love and the joy. And go throw out all your crappy products and massage your face with oil.
Yeah, do it. Don't be afraid, you guys. Change is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So your Etsy shop is Glowing Goddess 13, but you can
No,
always
Glowing
send
Goddess
us.
88. Sorry.
Oh,
They
88.
13, so I had to like.
Oh, you did change it. I like 8, so that's fine. So on Instagram, it's 13.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and you can always just send me or Maggie a message if you want to get in contact with us about anything. But our plan is to continue with Self-Care Saturdays. So we'll see you next week. And if you're watching this later, probably check in because we're probably still doing it.
Totally. And yeah, next week we'll talk more about the next step of cleansing. Okay, so there's like all these steps that I'm going to kind of go through. So there'll be more cleansing, but new options. Okay, so like if you want to add on to your oil cleanse, this is going to be the class for you. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, so this is step 1. So you can practice it all week, get really good at it, and then come back and learn the next step next week. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, happy Saturday.
Yes. Mwah.